Henshin a go baby. What's good, guys? Yoku here, and we're live on stream over at youtube.com/yo. I'm here. I'm live and we're recording this because content. Haha, yay. Anyway, I'm just kind of gonna go over the balance changes because if you're on PlayStation, you have no idea what these changes actually are, and for the most part, most of us don't know what these changes are. So thankfully, they put out a small update patch note type thing over on Steam, and we're gonna go over that. But yeah, like the video, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Do what you got to do to make your boy blow up. I'm trying to reach 15k in the next 2 weeks. Probably impossible, but hey, 500 more subs and we got it. Anyway, all right, so going over everything, this is version 1.30. These are balance changes, which some of these are really good and some of these are probably bad, but we're gonna go over it and I'll break everything down so that for those that don't know what these terms mean, you will understand everything by the end of this video. First up is going to be combat changes, which are probably most important because these are universal. So your air hop adjustments, they shorten the homing attack / movement invulnerability window. They've also lengthened wait time after landing. And you're asking yourself, Yoku, what does that mean? Let me show you. Going over this, right? What you normally see a lot of people do is air hopping like this, especially if you're playing Water Tanjiro. This is all they do. If you didn't know, some characters could do this faster than others. Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Nezuko, Makamo. But now it looks like everyone universally has the same, if not more or less, landing lag. What landing lag is when you do this, you can see it at the bottom here. The character kind of slides just a little bit. During that sliding animation, I am 100% vulnerable to be attacked. So if someone were to dash at me, I can't do anything about it. I'm gonna get hit. So the Storm way of playing the game has been defeated. They have patched that out. You can no longer play the game like this because it is now possible to punish your opponent with landing lag. And no, because someone's gonna say it or ask it, you cannot do this and to block. It's still the same amount of landing lag. If I catch you in the slide, you're getting hit. You cannot attack out of it. Whatever you can do happens at the very end of landing lag. You can now be punished for air hopping like an idiot online. Congratulations. Learn how to play fucking neutral. Next on the list is going to be chase dash adjustments. They can no longer be canceled with quick step when far from the opponent. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea what the fuck this means. I personally don't do this. So if I were to test this, right, what I'm assuming this means, normally what we would do whenever we played the game, we being you players, you would do something like this, right? You can still do this from what I'm understanding. I don't think that you can. Okay, you can still do that too. I don't know what they mean by that. You can't cancel this into quick dash. Did they mean heavy attack? Maybe you can't. Nope, you can still cancel that. Coming back to YouTube, I have no idea what chase dash adjustments means. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It says you can't cancel quick step out of chase dash, but as you saw in the example I tried to give, you can still cancel quick step out of. Maybe quick step is something else that I'm not recognizing. Maybe that's a different term. I don't know. And then of course, throw damage has been increased universally. We just thought this was an Akaza buff and an Inosuke buff, but it looks like throw damage as a whole has been increased. I don't think that's good. That's not a good universal thing to increase, because you already had characters that had damage for throws that were higher than other characters. Nezuko, Tanjiro, Sakonji. Now you've universally increased everybody's damage on the throw. That just means that characters that have throw game are really strong. All right, guys, next up is going to be character changes. So the big stuff that you guys want to know about, who got nerfed and who got buffed. Number one being Tanjiro, Water Tanjiro, in fact. Skill 2, water wheel. It got nerfed, baby. Delayed and reduced mobility / speed of the attack hitbox. What does this mean? It means that Tanjiro can no longer throw out water wheel in your, well, not even in your face. He can't throw out water wheel from about mid screen or mid distance between characters and then hit you in the blink of an eye. Hi, what are you doing? Hi, hey, no, get down. You just scratching up whatever you want, huh? You and them nails, go lay down. All right, next up is going to be Sakonji. Water wheel. Also, did they just nerf everybody's water wheel? Water wheel delayed attack hitbox and removed the ability to cancel a long press modified attack if it does not hit the opponent. That's major. That's major. I know a lot of players, a lot of people just haven't come across Sakonji, a really good Sakonji player, but that being in his kit, allowing him to, because if you don't know, the long press, when you hold water wheel and he does the water wheel that goes up, that's negative. You can punish the hell out of that. So the fact that he can cancel it to make himself safe by just using up some meter, it meant that a lot of players for Sakonji, a lot of Sakonji players were getting away with murder because they were able to do that. So them removing the ability to cancel that means that if they want to stay safe, they have to use the short water wheel, right? But because everyone mashes the crap out of their controller, most players aren't going to recognize this. So it's very important that you watch this video, because if you don't, you're gonna get beat up as a Sakonji because you didn't know that all these things got changed. Anyway, moving along, Nezuko. No, they nerfed my girl. They nerfed my girl. I don't care about the chip damage. I don't care about chip damage or the guard damage for crazy scratching. That's whatever. These adjustments only apply when Nezuko attacks the support character. Never mind. Yes, yes, yes. She is still busted. Okay, what this means, for those that don't know, people that play Nezuko don't play Nezuko. They use her as a support, which means Nezuko as a support is going to drop tremendously after these adjustments, because now crazy scratching and heal bash aren't busted. It shortened the combo window. So again, those that don't know what that means, it just means that whenever you get hit by these moves, you have a tighter window in order for the opponent to combo. You can't get hit from heal bash from like half screen or full screen and then they chase dash you to get a combo. Now if you get hit from a longer distance from your opponent with their assist, they can't combo you. So it's kind of like, it's a little bit safer to take Nezuko's assist now. Not crazy scratching. That thing is, it lasts a good time. They can chase dash you and get the hit. Heal bash, on the other hand, the one where she flips up and does the axe heaven kick of pain, that one you can get hit by that and kind of be okay. But as someone who mains Nezuko and plays her on point, yeah, no, nothing's changed about Nezuko. You're still getting waxed. Still getting waxed. Who's the Raiden Shogun of this game? We don't speak about Genshin Impact here anymore. Rui's changes. Web toss and threat dash have increased damage dealt to the opponent's guard. So not only can Rui still set you up for a 50-50 mix-up while you're standing, now he can do guard damage to you, which makes it worse for you to actually take those. So it makes his 50-50 situations better. His standing Oki game is actually better now. Akaza, chase dash increased. So now he chases at you faster. Akaza now has a chase dash that's potentially faster than the rest of the cast. I'll have to test that out. Or Elsa might do it, because Elsa's good at math, but we'll figure it out. Skill 1, increased damage dealt to the opponent's guard. So air type, the Oras, increase the damage. Or no, air type is the pew pew pew, the fireballs. There we go. Skill type 2, destructive death disorder. I think disorder is Oras. And then skill 3 being compass needle. Increase the damage dealt to opponent's guard and shorten the skill cooldown. Whoa. 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 Okay, that means one of two things, because skills don't have cooldowns in this game. One, his meter recovers faster when you use these moves. Or two, his recovery, the recovery when he does this is shortened, meaning that it's gonna be a little bit harder to punish him now. It won't be as free to punish him when he does these moves. That's what that means. Skill number 2 is Ora, the fist, and then, or Muda, since he's evil. And then skill number 3 being compass needle, which is really good. Usually leaves him open because he flips up, lands, and stays there for 20 minutes. You can get a free punish. This is actually really good. That's really good. Skill number 3, compass needle, increased the damage and lengthened the combo window. He didn't even need that. But what that means is it went from a red combo to a yellow combo. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Demon skill number 2, annihilation type. This is the flash punch. Increased damage but shorten the combo window. So now it does more damage, but it gives you a red combo. All right, I take back what I said earlier in my stream. Akaza isn't bottom 5. I think these are fair changes, and I think this is gonna really start to bring, like, I was already an Akaza believer, so I felt as though Akaza was top. I think Akaza is around A tier or higher, especially if you get the right player and you give them the right pilot. These changes might make everyone else see that Akaza is really good. Now you'll start to see more of Akaza starting to shine because of what these changes allow him to do better. This is good. Yahaba, Demon Skill 2, increase the damage dealt to an opponent's guard. Okay, that's the boom, the eruption. But something that they also didn't say in this change, Yahaba's his arrow tracking, the arrow is not full screen anymore. Yahaba can't shoot arrows full screen, but they track better now. So you actually have curves to your arrows, just like how he did in the anime, which is really good. That stops a lot of things from happening. Susumaru, let's see what they changed. The ball kick, skill number 1, and demon skill fold, 6-fold Tamari. 6-fold Tamari is do. Increase the damage to both the opponent's guard and the opponent guarding. It has chip damage increased, and it also has guard damage increased. That's really good. Skill 2, spinning throat, increased damage dealt. Okay, so she basically got it to where she can now make you worried. You can't block her. When you block her attacks, now it's not so safe anymore because she's increasing your guard damage. And for a character like Susumaru, where she's constantly pulverizing you with these ranged attacks, if you sit there and block them, she's gonna break your guard really quick. This is really good. This is really good. So from what I'm looking at, I think that's gonna be it. I don't really see anything else. Yeah, there's no other patch notes they've got going on here, but we do know that some things have been changed. It just looks like they haven't listed them. So maybe what it is these things have been changed, and because of these character changes and these universal combat changes, maybe some things got changed on the back end that they weren't really expecting or cared about, and that's why you have situations like Yahaba's arrows having better tracking and they don't go full screen anymore. Maybe something like that. I'm not entirely too sure, but for the most part, these are what we have for the official changes of Demon Slayer, which, if I'm being honest, these changes aren't too bad. Sakonji and Tanjiro getting touched, nerfed, in fact, is really good. Their damage is still going to be crazy good, but now it's more of a risk for them to throw out water wheel, waterfall base, and water wheel. Now you can see water wheel, especially if you guys are playing in 60 frames. That is something else that came in this patch, is 60 frames online. It's not ranked. We can't do that because, you know, you're playing crossplay between PlayStation, PS4, and then PS5. So they can't do that. They can't have ranked 60 FPS, unfortunately. Maybe in the future, I did see a tweet of them talking about that. PC might get 60 FPS ranked, maybe. We don't know until they confirm it. But as of right now, if I'm being honest, I don't give a fuck about ranked. I've said this plenty of times. If you guys want to play 60 FPS matches, and they are really smooth when they work, you need to watch out for a couple stages. I don't remember which ones they are, but I'll make a video or list them, like a short, something like that. But if you guys want to play in 60 FPS, either play offline or play in these 60 FPS online only custom matches, and you will have a better experience. You can see water wheel in the previous patch and you can react to it, but now that it's delayed and reduced in terms of speed and how fast it goes along, in 60 FPS will be really good. But that's all I got for you guys today. Shout outs to the Twitch chat for sticking through with the boy, not Twitch, wow, the YouTube chat for hanging out with the boy and whatnot. And we went over the patches, talked about everything that they have added into the game and whatnot. And yeah, that's it. Like the video, comment, subscribe, share with your friends so everybody's up to date on what's been changed in the game. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Smell you later.